welcome here in this reading. So we are doing a reading for the Wavespell, a 13-day period. So it's from the 10th of April until the 22nd of April. The Wavespell, it's a 13-day period. What we see now, the Wavespell of spirits. Let me show you first here an example of a castle, a green castle with its wave spells, and we are now here in the wind Wavespell 13 days. We just came out of the moon Wavespell that started here, the green castle. So let's first start with a collective reading. Three of Swords, King of Cups, Six of Wands. Seven of Cups. Yeah, well, I'm getting again the philosophy. Someone who is making philosophies, supporting like future supporting philosophies. And we saw it in another reading, the first collective reading, and here there's still some kind of like almost obligatory feeling I'm having, some kind of urge to fulfill something. Oh, let's take first the other deck. So we're using the Rohrig deck, Nicolas Rohrig deck, and here we are using now the Pixie deck. So the Rider Waite deck we will play for you. I'm using several decks of the Rider Waite to clarify the cards and to see where the story will go. We will first start right away, so be patient. So Wheel of Fortune and Five of Sticks, I just said be patient. So it is changing, the intonation, the flavor of what's happening here right now. It's changing, it's adaptable, so you will not be conflicted by the change, by the messengers. You more get a better understanding. Seven of Wands. So we have the Lovers, Major Arcana, Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Page of Coins. Yeah, I getting here that feelings are entrapping you to develop this garden, this paradise, further conceptualize it. Here it's like in a way you felt trapped or something. In the other reading we saw to go out, to go do something that will elevate you to finish whatever it is what you're doing. So I don't clearly remember what I said in the other reading. I made it before the Wavespell started, and now I made it on the day the Wavespell of the Wind is starting. So I have no idea here, the Seven of Cups, what was it all about, because I'm getting the same story. So I suppose, me, myself, and I will go to look to the reading again, and maybe you can do it, because here we see a lot of confusion here about traditions, about food and everything. So food was a very main topic here, Hierophant, Taurus. So everything was happening with Taurus, the food, the money, and everything. And here I see a lot of confusion in these topics. But I want to confront that. Actually, this is a quite interesting, very interesting topic to push on through right now, this year. So we have the 6 of swords and a page of swords. I mean the 6 of sticks and a page of swords. So we saw we grow from the 5 to the 7, but here we do it step by step. We go from the 5 to the 6 of sticks and then to the 7, what we just saw before, with very specific information about something that you don't know, that you don't understand. Maybe that I don't understand what I don't know. Remember about the message for you about these philosophies or concepts. So let's play one more clarification here. Okay, we have the 9 of sticks even. So a 9 is just before the beginning of the end. So the Hierophant is here also on the deck. So we use another deck right now. Well, it's like someone's looking back to the past to get something retrained or attained from it. And the information, you are incorporating it in some kind of system. And it's because you include something out of the past that it works and it becomes stable. 7 of swords and the Death card. So it's like something really changed overnight. You get your idea, you do your walk overnight. Maybe you do your dream, can be in dreams. Something here changes like overnight, like here almost the end, and here the end, the Death card. It just happened. It's just happening here. So the Empress, the beauty of this food industry, also the remorses on this food industry, like yeah, the butchering, like I'm getting like devastating circumstances of nutritional values or cooperation with the providers. Five of Cups. So it can be you are writing or making philosophy about those, about landscapes, about the animals who live there. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. You take it very personal on those animals, on those plants. So it's like you are a plant yourself. 3 of Sticks. It's like you're looking, you see it play out right in front of your eyes. Something that is changing overnight to create this garden and to release yourself from your own emotional boundaries in a way. Like you're passing the threshold here, the crossroads. You see how those ships cross each other, so how those ideas, how those concepts can mingle and exchange, even change crew or boats or gears in the middle of the ocean. And we have out, yeah, look at this, still with the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. So, yeah, it can be like also in hot regions, in deserts. Nine of Wands. Yeah, so to be prepared for those animals, even that they work with your factory, so they exchange also animals. Some kind of animal. Yeah, 10 of Swords, the end. It's maybe not an animal as we know it. 10 of Swords is here 9 of Pentacles again. So it's not what we think that the animal is, what the plant is, what you are. Page of Cups, yeah, because you know the answers. Page of Cups. Well, let's do one more round. The information is quite broad. So we go clarify. 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Okay, it's like you consciously are making decisions about what is life, what are plants, what are animals in a way, how you interconnect, what is money, what is the stability of your life. Ace of Wands, so a lot of drive, a lot of fire, a lot of passion here. 6 of Wands, so the fire is burning. And you know the Empress was not happy. She had the 3 of Swords, and you're thinking and writing. Or making philosophy, or bringing people together, conceptual thinking. Oh, we have here still the 9 of Pentacles. I don't know how it comes, but it was flipped in the deck. So again, the 9 of Pentacles is coming up quite prominent in this reading, but we saw it coming up in other readings. So the readings might be very individual or individualized. What we saw in the Wavespell of the Moon, surpassing the personal here. So it's personal, but it's surpassing the personal. We have the 6 of Sticks, the Hanged Man, and the 3 of Coins. It looks to me that the 6 of Sticks jumped out before in your reading. And here you have a total change about what to follow, who to join up with, how to team, and what to do. Yeah, you see the ships melting together, you see the ideas, you see your concepts, you have like a reboot, a restart. There's a lot of space, a lot of clear energy for those individual developments of those special animals. Look at her birds. So those people are starting to work together, free out of context. And that's what brings in this harmony. 4 of Wands, 4, yeah, corners, 4 pillars. Page of Wands, the arts, like the stage. Where is it staged? But I'm hearing also, where is it dived? So where is it dived? Oh, I see here there was another card flipped in the deck, in the other deck. 7 of Cups on a 5 of Swords and a 9 of Pentacles. Okay, this was for here. We have to figure this out. What is all this confusion, what we saw? And this deceived and everything. See, we have the Lovers, the garden. So the perfect image, the creating of the perfect garden, the visualization, the reflection, the projection. I'm getting that there is a step here in the right direction with the 4 of Wands, but to create this garden with the Lovers, and it's a mutual garden. Here it takes a lot of effort for many more people, and we have the Ace of Swords here, so the clarity for it, the truth, the clarity for all those people to be feeded, to have nourishment out of this Garden of Eden. So it also will fit their soul. So yeah, let's do now the key cards, the keys, in a way, the keys. 10 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. These are very fiery, hot communications about the food and what is the exact harmony of food, what is the basic food, what balance out food, so Taurus. And here we see the Lovers in the garden. So it's like all the passion to create this kind of food, this kind of atmosphere where you serve it, what you do with the food, with the hands, with the sticks, with the furniture, how to decorate everything. But here I'm seeing everyone is passionate, very passionate to create this great party where food is abundant and everything is prepared and served and everything, and many people putting lots of effort. What we saw during the moon Wavespell, the interest in the Ten of Wands, the interest in this food, double enforce, double industries and everything. But we are growing also this garden of the lovers. This is like the Garden of Eden. Well, let's say it. Yeah, I'm hearing like the song, and it's like, this ain't the Garden of Eden. Yeah, there ain't no angels above, and things aren't what they used to be. What we saw here. Because this ain't the Garden of Eden. So here we have the Lover's card beaming from out of those higher regions, higher, more fine attuned energies, and still to accept this and to accept this change, because we see here a lot of power, a lot of effort, probably a lot of money is putting into this effort and into putting out the message, the change, the right people into the businesses. Here we see the attunement to receive the Garden of Eden. So let's recap about this. I think it's like Uranus in Taurus conjunct, and the effect on foods, on appreciating at least food and nourishment. So I'm getting ook like haptonomie. So it's but in food. So in a way the tradition of like sound or touch and everything. And here with all this fire, it's very pushing through. It's really pushing through to create at least a 4 of sticks. And here we will see later more maybe about this Garden of Eden. So this ain't the Garden of Eden. So we have taken the other deck. We will see. It did speak, the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups has got extra sensory perception. So she might show it even. She's quite introvert. Here we have justice. So what she receives, it's in a way quite straight from out of the source. It's like she even like she holds it really in her hand. She can touch, she can feel, she can communicate. It's like she takes it. Yeah, I'm seeing it more like even a real part in the heart, like a place in the heart, a physical spot in the heart, and it's a place where we see here she's lifting up the scales, the sword. What she has here in her hand, it's same attributes, but quite sophisticated. Look at those cups. It's like it makes electricity from itself. You see here the angel lions on the cup. So the angel, the Leo, and the lion, I mean, are here like the same way how like the Arch des Verbonds is functioning with the statues of the iron. It's like a mix of iron, wood, textiles that was used on the ark. So it's very special wood. The plants has to grow in special ways and everything. It makes that the device itself becomes tangible, becomes into effect. So when the device moves, yeah, I bet you know where I'm talking about. You know, the ark. When the mix of those materials start to rotate, start to get in their critical rotation point, started to become like a conclusion of itself and really starts to work with the materials that there is available. And even it was built in all techniques, all things, with wood and stones even. It works as a device here. So I'm seeing here this device, it can be something to produce food for your heart, food for your soul, food for your stomach. So, but she's a very sensitive stomach, the Queen of Cups. So she will not eat everything. So yeah, she's so sensitive in her stomach. Well, we take another deck. The Fool cards. The Fool card, it's so the Uranus, so the Fool card, so the effect, really the planetary effect, planetary change. What we see then with it's in Taurus, so North Node also here included. Very big possibility here. Six of Swords to really make a transition here, so it can be to really make like some kind of proclamation during what it is you investigate or what you're writing or what you're creating. Could also be a device to dispense food. So how to say, I'm not sure if dispense is the right word, to offer food. So it can be some kind of almost like a liquid machine. Okay, we have out the Wheel of Fortune. So this is quite a very big shift, a very big change. Here I'm seeing many people celebrating this, so dancing, coming together in parties, maybe at banquets and everything. Yeah, Ace of Swords. So they want to speak with each other, they want to clarify this shift, they want to bring out those ideas, or you have to encourage this kind of approach to the topic at hand. And this is what I had for the Rider-Waite deck. That's why we will start with advice on this. So we will shuffle and we will split the deck and give you 3 cards as advice. War and Peace. So you really are looking into those regions, landscapes, places where it's more difficult to get food there, or to how to make the lands provided by food or nutrition. So the Messenger. Okay, so you might travel yourself to places or to build facilities, or is sending delegates, or it's something here like the difference in food cultures. I'm getting little children, yeah, like also like the children, the culture of children, like what foods they like. These are 2 children, very young people here. So so how to provide for them food, what to do, what is the change, how to give even medicines. Gaia. So yeah, how to travel the globe. For this, somebody, so I remember this this reading. So I did this reading, and yeah, now we have here again a messenger. So I think it's quite arranged the same, and we will go on with the other deck. So I don't know, we didn't saw a magician yet here, so we see Page of Fire. So yeah, this is also traditional tarot deck I'm taking again, Tarot of het Goede. And let's see, we give you one card out of this deck, the Page of Water. Okay, the Page of Water knows the answers. And here, Messenger of Fire at the bottom of the deck again. You just saw it, that jumped out. And Page of Water knows all the answers. It's like it goes on top of the water, even it's too young. Even it's too young. Normally, mermaid people, they cannot be allowed just to go random on surface, unnoticed. And with this page, I'm getting that, like in the story of the Little Mermaids, that like there's a mermaid who goes out on the surface, looks beyond the threshold here. Religious factors, it's safe for you to love, try to jump out. But it's not ready. We will give you your cards. Here it is. We have for you, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So, it's like nourish yourself, but the community close around you. I'm getting also here straight your garden, like shops, even places around where you live, with farms, or who make products with not only food, but with what they have on their lands. So even if you don't want to go there, like you have some kind of how to say, barrière, we have a reboot for you. So only your barrières you make it yourself. So it can also be about barrières for animals. So all those barrières for animals are handpicked. So let's see through the looking glass for this collective reading. We have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Sticks. So okay, so it can be that there is some confusion in the storylines, because last Wavespell my hard drive, my card reader went broke, and I could not upload the message. There was a lot to do about Page of Wands. All the time he popped up. So it can be we're missing out here on some personal information. Let's see, Ace of Cups. So let's place one more card to see what makes it flow here. We have Three of Pentacles. So yeah, they're working together with those pages, with those young people here, with those children. Yeah, okay. So it's quite interesting here, Two of Sticks. So it's quite a positive direction for them to look, to go. So this was the reading, and thank you. See you later.